Alrighty, hello y'all, welcome to the next episode of the Narrator's Journal. We're right before the, elimination between William and Lizzie, and the death challenge, so I wanted to do one final check-in for the Murder Dinner Party format before we head into Top Model. Um, so there's been some brewing, there's been some tea. I want to say that my suspicions on Henry grading on people is 100% confirmed, and I even said it in my admin chat that if Alibi gets used, I would put money that Henry's a replacement nom. And then Melissa does later eventually confirm in her altar that Henry would be the replacement nom, which is interesting. I was getting William dies in death in the murder game, but I was actually just getting vibes that he was gonna apparently get nominated. But I do think William's probably going to survive. I do think Lizzie's game is probably over. It seems more people. Um, I mean, obviously, more people want to keep William. No, duh. But it's also like the thing is that Lizzie doesn't have a great argument for herself because Lizzie's kind of always been in a weird spot in this game. Whereas William has kind of been at least in a decent spot. Not gonna say he's in an amazing spot, but it was a spot where people kind of all were on the same page. William's been talking to everybody. He got taken, and then Hunger Games was Hunger Games, and then it's like here we are. Whereas like with Lizzie, it was like Destiny placed this idol on Lizzie. Now Destiny's out of the game, so Lizzie's down to ally, so it's kind of easier to put her up. Which is exactly what happened because Melissa got pressured by Max, absolutely grilled by Max, which I will say I still think was a safe bet to put Luis in D tier because I do think had Destiny was inches away from winning, and the wrong person wins, Luis or Cal go up, and I do think Luis is probably more likely to go there. Maybe not though, but maybe I do think so. But you never know. You never want to underestimate the power of a hustle. But anyway, sidetrack. I knew that I had good vibes from C tier that I was going to be one of these people, and I was definitely right in the sense that look at them, they're right on top of each other. So in a way, I felt that my accuracy is still pretty good, my read on the game is still pretty good, and we'll go ahead and say Lizzie's probably going home tonight. So I don't want to dismiss her and put her in E tier because it is possible she lives. I'm gonna put her in down to D tier though. I'm not gonna do full reshuffles, but I do want to talk more so about odds going into the death game. Luis, I can see getting thrown in a lot because of his sister, and I see Raquel getting thrown a lot for that same reason. I will say I still feel like Raquel's just got a little bit better, a cleaner social game. I don't want to say a better social game, but it's a cleaner social game. So I feel that Raquel will probably fare a little bit better in that regards. I think Henry's very likely to catch a lot of votes. I think a lot of people are just annoyed with Henry, and it's easy to throw votes on Henry. They may not because they may also feel that Henry's someone that could be easier to take out later, but there's like two real clear trains of thought here, so it depends on which one they're going to get on. William, after surviving the block, I don't see getting thrown in a lot if he survives. Same thing with Lizzie. So if Lizzie does happen to survive, I would swap her with William, but I do think Lizzie's going to go. Sarah pissed off a lot of people. I can see it being very easy that Sarah gets thrown in there. Quentin pissed off a lot of people, so it's very easy. I could see him getting put in there. Allie, a lot of people are starting to catch on that they aren't talking about her a lot. Finally, someone said that Allie just is floating on a cloud above them, throwing spears from above. And I felt that is great analogy. Allie's been in the conversation. She's been where the votes are going. But you don't really talk about Allie, which is that's great gameplay. It's amazing gameplay. But now people are starting to talk about her, so I'm going to move her a little bit. Shanika, I still think is playing a very powerful game, but her world is crumbling around her in a lot of ways in the sense of, she even said in her confessional night, if she loses William, that's like the last true, genuine ally she feels that she's got left. So I feel like the game's dealt her a bad hand. I think Melissa could definitely get thrown in because Melissa's definitely made waves some with with the way that this vote happened. And a lot of people are beginning to cross-reference the notes that Melissa is, like, leading the game. Like, Melissa was an ATR when I was going into that format, and I said it, and everyone started to catch on that she is a powerhouse. Which kind of leaves B tier and B tier. I really feel like it would be... It would be a little... I would be intrigued. I would say that if anyone in B tier got their card thrown in, I would be intrigued as to why. Obviously, I don't know every single one-on-one relationship, so I have to take that into account. But a lot of reasons, I just don't see a lot of people putting the people in B tier in. Because, okay, so in defensive, Tammy. Okay, you're going to put Tammy in who you know is on the other side. Tammy's playing a very clear game in the sense that she, you kind of know where Tammy stands, which is great. I like that about Tammy's gameplay. And she also knows she's not at the top of that list, Like, there's two, and I think that same, like Luis, I feel like, why put Tammy when you could put in Luis or Raquel? Shanika, I feel like Shanika is kind of... Like, she's on a side, kind of, and she's kind of a floater, and she's keeping William, which some people want because they don't think Sarah's going to keep William, which I think is going to buy her grace. Rayanne has also kind of been, Rayanne's in a better spot now than she's been in a while, but I think that she's got a reasonable history to be like, I'm not in a great spot. Don't, why vote me? I think Stephanie's in just a good spot, playing a good, clean game. And same thing with Allie. C tier are people that it's like, okay, there's definitely arguments for. And D tier, it's like, okay, I would actually be shocked if these players don't get votes. Aside from Lizzie, who I think, of course, is probably just not going to make it. But I just wanted to come on here, do my quick thoughts. The alliance chats that I mentioned earlier are kind of all still the same ones. The dog pile, the appliances... Top Hat without Quentin. Because Top Hat with Quentin has died forever now, I feel like. There's a couple other ones. There's a couple smaller group ones. Like, I know Melissa, Raquel, Stephanie have one. Let me grab my phone. Yeah, they're called Gucci Gang, which I like that. That's such a cute little alliance. Toast Drive and Clearance Sale, I think, is an alliance, but I think it's not very strong. They don't talk a lot in there. So I don't know if I'll see that moving through to the next format. It's possible, but I guess we'll see. We really have to see about how this death challenge goes, because, as we always say, it takes one vote, because, it's a draw. It's not a vote, you know what I mean? So all you need is one card in there and a little bit of bad luck, And let's look at Lana. Lana probably never would have thought that she was going to be taken by the Peacemakers, but she was. Oh, Lana being out of frame. There you go, Lana. Sorry, I can't get all the dead people in frame. There's just no way. But that is it. I guess we'll see how right I am. I may do a post-murder dinner party follow-up, but it's unlikely. And I doubt there'll be a lot to talk about during Top Model. We kind of strategically put Top Model right in the middle because we figured players would kind of need a little bit of a reprieve before they have to strap in and get ready, because we're going to be coming at them sideways. But that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed so far. I also probably bring about the end of episode 2, probably. There's only 2 episodes, and I feel like there's 2 hours worth of content, but we'll see. There'll probably be 5 episodes, 6 episodes of this in total. We'll see. Maybe 7 if I do a post recap, but that's it. Bye.